Westminster Abbey, rising beside the River Thames in the heart of London, is Britain's most famous church and one of the world's great symbols of continuity, faith, and national identity, with a history that stretches back over 1,000 years. Tradition holds that a small monastery stood on the site by the 7th century, and that St. Dunstan refounded a Benedictine house there in the 960s. But its real emergence onto the national stage came in the reign of King Edward the Confessor, who between about 1042 and 1065 built a great Romanesque abbey church next to his palace at Westminster, the first in England to be constructed on a large scale in the Norman style. Dedicated just a week before Edward's death, this church became his burial place and a center of pilgrimage. It also set the precedent for royal coronations, beginning with William the Conqueror in 1066. In the 13th century, King Henry III, regarding Edward as his model of kingship, rebuilt the abbey in the new French Gothic style to house Edward's relics and to provide a setting of splendor for royal ceremonies. Much of what visitors see today, the soaring nave, intricately ribbed vaulting, radiating chapels, and magnificent stained glass, reflects Henry's vision. Over subsequent centuries, the abbey expanded with additions such as the Lady Chapel, Henry VII's chapel, begun in 1503, an exquisite example of late perpendicular architecture, and it became the burial place of monarchs, nobles, statesmen, poets, and scientists, giving rise to the celebrated Poets' Corner. The dissolution of the monasteries under Henry VIII ended its life as a Benedictine abbey in 1540, but its royal connection saved it from destruction. It was briefly a cathedral under Edward VI, restored as a collegiate church by Elizabeth I in 1560, and has remained directly under the crown ever since. Throughout the Stuart and Georgian eras, it was the stage for coronations, royal weddings, funerals, and national thanksgiving services, and in the Victorian period, major restorations by Sir George Gilbert Scott repaired its fabric and added new towers to the west front. The 20th century saw its role deepen as a pantheon of national memory, with memorials to the unknown warrior and to figures from every field of endeavor. Today, Westminster Abbey continues to serve as the coronation church, as it has done for every monarch since 1066, as well as a working place of worship, pilgrimage, and commemoration, its architecture and tombs embodying the artistic, political, and spiritual history of the English-speaking world, and making it not merely a monument, but a living institution at the heart of the British nation. Thanks for watching Z History.